Hello and welcome to Brock's Basement. This is going to be my comic book pull list for the week of September 27th, 2023. Fair week, size week for me. It's the last week of the month, so you're going to get a lot of stuff coming out towards the end. I know for West Coast stores, the Penguin Random House shipment was messed up in Utah, Salt Lake City to be precise, so those shipments that should have been here like end of last week over the weekend did not show up and are slated to hopefully get there today on the 27th. We'll see. So I don't have, and I normally don't get Marvel, so no Marvel is not there, but any Dark Horse, I believe, was it Masquerade, the Kevin Smith book, that book, as well as a couple other books, were delayed. So hopefully those will be at stores on Wednesday. Hopefully your shop gets to process those and get them out. But we still got Diamond and we still got Lunar, so we still have a fair amount coming out this week. So first up, we have Action Comics number 1057. I'm not even caught up. I'm not gonna lie. Just buying it to buy it at this point. Next up we have Batman Brave and the Bold number 5. I read issue 1 and again I enjoyed it, but I have not yet had a chance to dive into any more of it, unfortunately, but maybe soon. Next up we have Batman Catwoman Gotham War. This is with Red Hood. This is, I don't know if this is a 1 of 2. I think it's a 1 of 2. I'm not sure. But I haven't even gotten into the Catwoman or Batman Catwoman Gotham War stuff, so we'll see when I get to it. Next is Detective Comics number 1074. Ram V here's killing it on his run with Detective. Another book I'm behind on. A book I'm not behind on, finally. The Expanse Dragon Tooth number 5 of 12. If you love the Expanse series, I highly, highly recommend it. It is an amazing addition to the Expanse universe. Great, great stuff. Facsimile edition for Flash 105. I believe Mirror Master's first appearance is here. So that's Facsimile is out there now if you want to snag a copy. And that is also because a Flash number 1 is out, and he's apparently breaking through a mirror. So who knows? Yeah, so Flash is starting over again. It's issue 1, but it's legacy issue 801. So we'll see how it is. I'm not sure. I'm actually not caught up, so we'll see if I can even get caught up. Next up, we have Green Arrow number 4. I read I think the first issue or 2, and enjoyed it, so I can't wait to see what happens in the next few issues, but I need to sit down and just binge it. Next up is Harley Quinn number 32. You'd think I'd get caught up on Harley Quinn because I like the character, but I'm not. I'm like super far behind on this run. What can you do? Next up, we have New Burn number 11. I am caught up on New Burn. It is really, really good. Chip Zdarsky's done a fantastic job on it, and I highly recommend New Burn. Next up, we have The Penguin number 2. I have not yet started this book, and I know, yes, it's a Tom King book, and I have not yet started it. But I just haven't had time, so I'm going to sit down and read issues 0, 1, and 2, hopefully all at once. New number 1 for DC, and that is Power Girl number 1. There's a bunch of covers. I have got a couple. But yeah, Power Girl. She's back. Check it out. Everyone loves Power Girl. Next up we have Tales of the Titans. This is number 3 starring Donna Troy. So we'll get a nice little story about Donna Troy in that. Next up is issue 6 of 7 for The Unstoppable Doom Patrol. I read the first couple issues, really liked it, but I have not got caught up. I need to do that. Who knows when. Next up we have Void Rivals number 4. Hickman has done a decent job with this book. I've enjoyed the first 3 issues, so let's see where it goes in the Energon universe. And finally on my pull list is Wildcats number 11. This run has not been the best. We'll see if it improved, but I'm a few issues behind on it. So that's it. That's it for what I picked up. That's not even including like a couple of titles that aren't shipped. But geez, that's a fair amount. And one was even shorted. The Second Coming Trinity was shorted from Diamond, so yeah. Who knew? I guess next up I can do I forgot to do a book from Batman Day, which was 2 weekends ago. It wasn't this past weekend. It was the weekend prior on the 16th of September. But Raphael Grandpa's Batman Gargoyle of Gotham came out. I actually got a chance to read it. It's really, really good. I highly recommend checking it out. It's great stuff. There's a Jim Lee variant for it that I picked up. And then another variant. I can't remember whose this is. But I got that one. And of course, I snagged the 1 in 25 for the Jim Lee. So yeah. Batman Day did offer a couple books. There was a special edition #1 for the Batman. There was a preview issue for Batman and the Joker, the Deadly Duo. And of course, there was a Batman Catwoman Gotham Wars kind of freebie thing that you could grab as well for Batman Day. So if you participated, hopefully you got some of these items. But I do recommend picking up the Batman Gargoyle of Gotham. It's really good. And for fans of older Batman, they released a facsimile foil edition of the second print of 608 for Batman 608. That is the infamous gargoyle cover where he is looking out on the city. So you can grab yourself a foil copy of this if you like, considering the second print normally goes for a fair amount because it's, you know, a really good cover. So yeah. But that's the previous stuff that I forgot to mention last week. But yeah, I did grab some variants this week. I got the Oliver. I think this is Oliver. Let me double check. Yay! Look at that. Ben Oliver. I knew it. I got the Ben Oliver cover for Batman Brave and the Bold #5. I liked that one, so I picked that cover up. Sorry, I gotta shift some stuff over here so I have space to put this stuff down. The Expanse Dragon Tooth 5 had a B cover. I decided to snag there because, you know, I love the Expanse. I haven't really been picking up any Flash variants, but Dan Mora did this Flash variant I thought was pretty cool, so I snagged that Flash #1 variant up. This Artist Spotlight still going on this month. Last week of it is for Rose Besh, and this is Flash #1, the Rose Besh variant. There's a handful of Rose Besh variants this week, more so than any other weeks. Green Arrow #4 had a pretty cool Black Canary cover I snagged. Harley Quinn, of course, Jenny Frison, amazing Jenny Frison cover right there. And there is a Rose Besh for Harley 32. Penguin, there's a great Derek Robertson one that I decided to snag up there for Penguin. #2. Power Girl, this is the Sozomakia. So I snagged that Power Girl variant up. And then there was the foil variant right there. It's very shiny. So another Rose Besh for Tales of the Teen Titans, or Tales of the Titans for Donna Troy. So snag that Rose Besh up. Wildcats, I grabbed 2 variants there. One is by Lyrics for issue 11. And then, of course, there is a Zealot for the Rose Besh. So I picked that one up as well. That's it for the comic book reading and variants and stuff. I did pick up a couple of trades. One being, this is, I don't remember where this was originally, but I like that it's crime, mystery, science fiction, and fantasy. So Ryan's reorganizing our independent book section, graphic novels, into genres. And man, oh man, where would you put this book, considering it's crime and mystery, science fiction, fantasy? And that's Cosmic Detective by Jeff Lemire and Matt Kind, with art ability by David Rubin. It looked interesting, so I decided to grab it. It's a graphic novel. I don't remember if it came out in his Substack or whatever, but I like these straight to graphic novels sometimes to give you something to know on. I like Jeff Lemire, so I'll give it a try. And then to round out my collection of Firefly stuff that I have not yet gotten to read, all new Firefly, The Gospel According to Jane, Volume 2 hardcover is out, so I picked that up as well. It's the end of the month. Normally I would have all of the solicitation books from DC and Marvel and Diamond, but we didn't get our, most likely we didn't get our Marvel ones, and I have no idea why the DC ones are delayed. But we have, why is it when I need cold air and there's tons of noises outside, but when I don't do the cold air, there's no noises? Never mind. Previews 421 for October 23. This is for books releasing in December of this year. This, of course, is Animal Pound from Tom King and Peter Gross, which is I'm super stoked for, so I would highly recommend picking it up. But yeah, so check previews out for stuff coming in December. If your store has Comic Hub or uses Comic Hub, this will be loaded this week, so you can start checking this stuff as soon as I normally give it like till the weekend, like Friday-ish. Everything should be set and loaded from this, majority of it. But then you can start looking up stuff and ordering and doing advance ordering. Everyone loves. Comic stores like it when people advance order. That's it. Yeah, that's it. I've had a long few weeks. We're going to be doing our semi-annual sale at Comic Conspiracy fairly soon. October's coming up, and so that's when we normally do them, April and October. This will be the first time we have books outside again. We haven't had books outside in a long time, ever since COVID hit. The last time we actually had a sale was 2019. So 20, 21, 22, 23, 4 years we have not had an outdoor regular sale at the shop. But that changes. We're going to be having outdoor stuff, dollar books, all that fun stuff. So be on the lookout. Social media, on Facebook group for Comics Conspiracy. Yeah, all that fun stuff. But yeah, that means I'm going to be a very, very busy guy for the next little while. I'm always busy. It never ends. But no. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment in the comment section below. Let me know what we're picking up, if there's anything you're super stoked for, all that stuff. Engagement's fun. Yeah. What can I say? Don't make it a crappy place. The internet's already crappy enough as it is. I know these long-form videos are not the norm anymore, but I do appreciate those that watch them. You can listen to me also on the Comics Conspiracy podcast. Unfortunately, we did not record this week because reasons, I don't know. Hopefully, we'll have a new episode up next week. We're supposed to be recording Sunday, but who knows? Maybe I should just start my own podcast. It's a thought. But yeah, normally you can listen to us, comicsconspiracypodcast.com, I believe, but you can find us on your, whatever you listen to podcasts on. I'll have a link in the description below for you to go there and maybe check out an older episode if you haven't checked them out and all that fun stuff. You can help me and my fellow conspirators out through Patreon at www.patreon.com/comicsconspiracy. For as little as $1 a month, you help us with hosting fees and for some of us to get products. So thank you very much to all of our backers. It helps out immensely. You can follow me on Twitter. My handle is @brocksager. You can also follow me on Bluesky @brocksager @Bluesky or whatever the hell thing they do. And I'm on Instagram @brocksbasement. So check me out there. As usual, I do have a Bluesky code. All the previous videos no longer count, but if you watch this video specifically and you comment at least before the next one goes up, I will try to get you a Bluesky invite code. I know because Twitter apparently is going to be charging for you to use it, which I think a lot of people will abandon it at that point. So yeah, fun stuff. But yeah, I guess I'm supposed to plug some stuff for myself. If you don't already know, I contributed a story to a little comic book called Meanwhile, the comic shop anthology. A whole bunch of other creators are on here as well, but I have a story in here with art by Lane Terasaki, so please give it a shot and check it out. You can order it through comicsconspiracy.biz, or there's a link down in the description below where you can find a place to order it. We have it on our eBay store and all that fun stuff. Some places do have copies, so if your store is on the hub and in the know, maybe they ordered some. But yeah. Meanwhile, comic shop anthology. This is the Veronica Fish A cover, and there is a Allison Sampson B cover. So pick it up if you want. I like them. I like them because I'm in it. But yeah. So. Meanwhile, and that's it. I probably missed something. I always miss something. I'll see you guys next week. Have a good one.